let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low post scoring threats. Fifth is LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, there are different styles. They have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Leonard, following the miss by Freak. Galloway, the pass to Black, kicks it to Galloway, and the Spurs scoring again.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through teeth. He's the star on this team that has the responsibility to make the big play and put points on the scoreboard. Coach wants his guys to facilitate that offensive firepower. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And here are the Knicks now after Jeremy Lamb's miss.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Got a piece of it. Here's the feed to Galloway. It's rebounded by New York.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Got a hand on it. Here's Lamb from deep three-point range. No good on the buzzer beater. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. Before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team.
it's easy. It's basketball. It's out there having fun. It's out.
Well, you don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy. So New York ends up going with the new group. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. T in at point guard. Anthony is out there with the flower. And it's Laverne in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's T. New York, no good that time either.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Knicks trail by 4. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. No luck. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And it's the Nets with the ball. And that one is hammered home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. There's Galloway. He's guarded by a follow. No one covering. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, in the first half of play, they're aggressively blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Galloway kicks to Aldridge. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Takes the 3. No good from T.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Feeds it to Leonard. 30 seconds left in the first half. Puts one up from 19. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from T.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Galloway, the pass to Aldridge. Soft touch off the glass. Aldridge has got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip in.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's San Antonio. They lead by a bucket. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, you haven't seen much work put in off the bench thus far. When we see that second unit after the break, what are you hoping to see from them?
I just want to have a semblance of motion so that they know where they're going and the ball moves. They don't play in a crowd. Just basically see if they know what they're doing.
We'll see, Coach. Thanks for the time. Guys.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. A big difference in this game has been our ability to not only pressure them into mistakes, but to turn those mistakes into baskets. A lot of our points have come off turnovers, and if that keeps up, we'll be in very good shape. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Well, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Cole Aldrich is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Galloway in at the one spot. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He finished with 42 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Free throw good, Aldrich. Both shots good from the stripe. New York trailing. Here's T. Up and in on the layup. T's got 27 points.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is there making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way. That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Here's Galloway. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Henson. Unhindered, going all the way.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Lynn's checked in. Muscala, he's checked in for the Spurs. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Daniel Green.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Here's T. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And now a 4-point Knicks lead. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Galloway. Goes up on the block. And he can't bank that one in. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. In transition, here come the Spurs. Dishes it to Lamb. Wide open. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
San Antonio trailing here. He feeds it to Galloway. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That puts them in the lead. Lamb's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's T, and they come right back with their own 3-point. And the Knicks lead by 2.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Galloway kicks to Muscala. Here's Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Take up.
A different look for New York. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. That's Mills in for T. Change it up. Spurs have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Aldridge a screen. And Lamb kicks to Aldridge. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for the Spurs. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Stolen by Miles. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here's T. Can't get it to go. It's a tie game in New York. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. San Antonio with the ball. T. He's in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. They swipe it. And here's the break. Second chance shot. It's tipped. T. Guarded by Green. Here's T. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
And the Spurs making a change here. Aldridge has checked in. Out to the wing. To the paint. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there.
We've seen Aldridge playing a good game here. He's got 10 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
The shot's good from T. There is just no way Clark could tell who was going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
New York shooting a decent 44% clip here. The rebound by the Spurs.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Galloway. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It's deflected. Rebounded by Anthony.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Team. The three-pointer, no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out and get inside position. Effort, fellas, effort!
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure you appreciate it.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. From deep. That's good. T's got 43 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Aldridge a screen. Galloway kicks to Aldridge. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Checking in for next, Florida. So it's San Antonio now. They trail by one. A shot's good from Aldridge.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's T, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Hey, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out and get inside position. Effort, fellas, effort!
Daniel Green, he's checked in for Jeremy Lane. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Aldridge. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. New York moving it around. Here's T, and again it's New York.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
6 minutes. Timeout starts. Left in the fourth quarter.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little angry self-talk for himself after that.
Henson is screen on Leonard. And Aldridge comes over the help. There's the dish to Henson. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Porzingis can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. Galloway looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's T, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Find the lane. Inside.
That's good from T.
That free throw there caps off a huge possession for him. Those are big points at this stage of the game.
Passes to Aldridge. Shot to stop the run. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind. And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That's the first, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Aldridge. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Here's Galloway. Knocked loose. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. They'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll return this. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throw, there's not enough time left.
First one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And he is unable to get the second one.
I'm sure he would have liked to have nailed all of them at the stripe, but that should be good enough to end this thing.
And here's Miles outside. It's rebounded by New York. So it's New York picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Carmelo, how were you able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight?
We willed our way to this win. It wasn't easy. We knew it was going to be a battle. When they came back, made some runs, we stuck with it, and we won the game tonight.
Carmelo, thank you. Kevin, sometimes it's more about the will than the skill.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he could score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
The Nets come into an Eastern Conference contest in this game. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and they've been putting on a clinic. I mean, as fun to watch as any other team in the league. And with the calls and bounces that have gone their way, you really get the sense that this is their time.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Young is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's James Johnson. And there's Livingston and Carl. And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from T. T's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Knicks. Here is Livingston. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. He's got a clear path. Here's T. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And Henson pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
Thank you, Doris.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the ring.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in a fine fashion from here.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Some good numbers in this one for T. He's already up to 8 points and 2 steals. He's come out pumped and ready from the tip-off.
It's almost as if he didn't need any warm-up time. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Livingston dishes to Johnson. Livingston passes to Lopez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Henson with the screen. T the pass to Carmelo. T. Lopez covering. That drops. And 12 points for Freak.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Johnson. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot. And the shotmanship there as he increases the lead.
I like that. That's got to be the tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And
it's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for Johnson. His last 10 games, he's averaging 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Then for the Nets, Kufis checked in for Lopez. Molinari comes in for James Johnson. And it's Rozier in for Sean Livingston. Pass to Gallinari. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Rozier. Bangs home the trifecta.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Here's T. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. T's got 18 points in the game.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete... technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
And the basket by Rozier. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. T, the pass to Henson. Rebounded by the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And they'll want to show that they're a much much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Gallinari against Anthony. Here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. And it's Kufus missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss. And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
Here's Young. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Young's got his second basket of the game.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Here's T. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show.
Offensive rebound. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way up.